Thing PNS Beadmaker.
Beadmaker.
And it's PNS Beadmaker.
Of PNS Beadmaker.
Beadmaker.
Is Beadmaker dead?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're talking about the death of Beadmaker. With all these SiO2 synthetic sealants, quick waxes, does Beadmaker still have a place? A lot of detailers are saying no. Some are saying yes. We're going to give you our opinion in this video. Beadmaker shook up the detailing industry past few years with its innovation and not only slickness, but shine. In my opinion, the gloss is still unmatched by any synthetic sealant out there on the market. But that great shine, gloss, and slickness does come at a price. In some situations, it's very, very hard to use. In some situations, it's almost impossible to use. Environmental factors play a key role in a lot of the reasons people were kind of shying away of this product due to dusting, smearing, the blotchiness left on the surface, and then also you can't use it in humid or too hot or too cold conditions. Let's face it, we've all been there putting on some Beadmaker in the wrong conditions with maybe the wrong towel on the wrong vehicle and the wrong temperature, and it just becomes an absolute nightmare. We have a few videos where we kind of show how to remedy that on the spot, but even then, it's still time consuming. With all these other options on the market, Beadmaker probably is the most difficult one to install nowadays.
So with that, a lot of users, why would I use it then if it gives you so many problems? Understandable.
Definitely. I get it too. After a while, with the innovation of Defender, with the introduction of newer SiO2 formulas from other makers that do make it easier to apply, once I started using paint gloss, actually, we kind of gave Beadmaker the back seat. As far as user application, I still believe Defender is in the lead. But as far as shine and gloss, I still don't think anything beats Beadmaker. Beadmaker was originally formulated for painted surfaces. And ironically, in our business, that's the one thing I really don't use it on much nowadays. But I will tell you this, on those times where I need that insane gloss, those times where I really want to make a statement, I'm not reaching for paint gloss, I'm not reaching for Defender, I'm not reaching for any other brand or any other SiO2 out there or synthetic sealant. What I'm reaching for is Beadmaker. As far as durability, I don't really use it for the durability. The durability factor was never really something that drove me to Beadmaker. Most synthetic sealants, let's face it guys, you're not gonna get 3, 6, 9 months of protection. In the perfect scenario, perfect conditions, perfect application, and perfect storage and perfect maintenance of a vehicle, yes, you can probably do it, but that's not a real world scenario. So, you know, you're lucky if you get a few weeks of protection out of it. The pros of the gloss and slickness outweigh the cons of the application process and the short durability life of Beadmaker. So if we don't use it on paint, what do we use it on? Sal, what have we been using Beadmaker on? What are we reaching for in Beadmaker nowadays?
On those with these new cars on the interior, they all got that piano black on the inside. Man, that piano black, this Beadmaker just leaves it flawless with the shine and gloss, man. Also, we've been getting on the colored rims. The black rims, the color rims, right? Again, Beadmaker, the gloss is just amazing.
Yeah, any powder coated rims, any rims that have a glossy finish, we've been using it because it does provide protection and you're getting an amazing shine on it, especially our maintenance vehicles. And we're using it primarily as a drying aid in those circumstances where we're not necessarily touching the rims afterwards, where it's more of a blow drying process with the big boy blower that we use. So we hit it with Beadmaker at the very end after the scrubbing and cleaning, the thorough cleaning of the rim. What we do is we spray on a few sprays of Beadmaker and then we spray it down with the pressure washer and then we air dry it for a nice clean glossy finish on all of those. This not only secures a place for Beadmaker in our business because we can use paint gloss in those situations, but it's not gonna give us as much protection and it's not gonna give us that killer gloss that we really, really love, especially on those interiors. The interiors now of a lot of the higher end vehicles have a ton of piano black. They have a ton of hard surface screens that just maybe have fingerprints, or you want some sort of protection and slickness on the surface to prevent fingerprints, smudges, scratches, things of that nature. So this plays a huge role now on interior detailing, on the finishing process. High quality finishing towels along with Beadmaker, and it's a wrap. These interiors are looking flawless. They're looking better than ever. We've always used it on interiors for certain applications, but I think now we're using it more than ever. Before, we were more reaching for the paint gloss, but especially on the interiors where the temperature is a little bit more controlled, it does a fantastic job on a lot of those areas of the vehicle. And in those situations where we do want to make a statement, whether it's a ceramic coated vehicle or a non-ceramic coated vehicle, Beadmaker is something that pretty much hits the surface of every maintenance car when we're done. And when it comes to dusting, guys, we've never came across this issue.
We live in Central Valley, home of the farmers.
Yes, we live in a very dusty environment. So, and if we're not seeing these issues in the environment that we're in, you may want to take a look at the type of towel you're using, the static electricity in your air, also your washing methods of your towels, the time that you're applying the sealant to your vehicle, and how you're applying the sealant. Are you spraying it directly to the panel? Are you causing a lot of friction during the application? Are you spraying your towel? All these factors are going to come into play on the dust accumulation on the surface of your vehicle. So let's not be so quick to just blame the formula for this.
So is Beadmaker dead? Not for us in our business. You let us know what you guys think. If it's doing good in your business, let us know in the comments down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Sal and Joel with details. Thanks for tuning in.